very ashamed right now.
Very. Yeah, very. Actually, yeah, I am ashamed.
We're mad as Toros. Welcome back. Stop texting me, you random person. As you can see, we have a special guest here. Old friend from middle school.
Yeah.
Do we go that far back?
That far back, man.
15 fucking years at least. And he's not only my and Adonis' old 15-plus-year-old friend, he's the rest of the crew, the Los Toros cast. But for some reason, they're not here. It's just me and this guy. So, hey, we as like a lot of our followers say, we are the two best of the Toros, so we don't need them. We're going to keep going and make the best out of today's show. We're just going to kick it and have a more chill podcast today.
Right.
So, and surprisingly, we all live in Douglasville. Why did you choose? You bought your house here, right?
Yeah.
And so did you. I'm houseless for right now. Why did you guys choose to live in Douglasville out of everywhere that you could possibly live in Georgia?
You want to go first?
Sure. I chose Douglasville because it's like back then I saw that it was growing. There was a lot of construction going on, and it's still happening today. There's a lot of development. The Lionsgate, just they put up a building down there for filming and everything.
The studio, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I got it.
That's definitely true. I felt like it's being away from the area that we're from, but still being close at the same time. I don't know. I really, in the past, I didn't like law enforcement. I didn't like the speeding tickets out here, but the community is definitely good. There's a lot of businesses, food places, and I think what's more to come is the value of it. Your ROI is definitely going to be worth it.
Yeah.
I think Douglasville is in its infancy in what it's going to be, and not even that far away. Maybe 5 years, it's going to be super huge. Like the Lionsgate thing that you guys mentioned, I think is not even maybe 6 months old, maybe. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if they've actually filmed anything there. I want to check out the studio too.
Yeah.
I want to go and get a tour or something.
Yeah.
Well, and if they say no, I'll be like, I'm a resident of Douglasville. I pay for this fucking studio somehow. Let me in.
Pay my taxes.
But I wanted to ask you about the director situation. Like, what makes you, I guess, gravitate towards that position when it comes to filming? Like, why directing? What
I feel like everyone has the urge and ideas that they get, and I just like to put them into the world. I feel so childish at heart. I love shows and movies so fucking much. Like my childhood, I just remember I would get home, bro, and I would just turn on the TV and I would just lie there. And I wouldn't really do homework because it was never like really hard for me. So I just do it like very, very last minute, like even the day of class or like right before class starts or something. So I would just sit and just watch content and shit. And when I get a thought in my head that I think is cool, I get like all bubbly. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta do that. I gotta do it. And that's kind of, I feel like it would be a shame if I didn't. Yeah. Because then I would just be holding it all in, and I don't want to do that. I feel like that's a little lame. So
I see why you were fat when you were younger.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a life lesson though. Like, never get rid of that kid in you. You know what I mean? And I was thinking about that, like just having that nostalgic feel with all the shows that we watch. A lot of these kids now, they don't get to experience that same imagination we had. Coming home, just those 3 channels first, like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, and then just like with movies, man. Like, I'm the same way. I watch all movies like from the past. I can't really watch current movies. Some I do now, but past is just like, man, there's so many good movies from the 90s.
Yeah, I agree with you. The new movies don't have it just like the other ones do.
They don't. They're always trying to, like, you know, water down something or reboot something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's either racism, feminism,
gender inclusion, stuff like that.
Stupid shit. Are you a fan of Lord of the Rings?
Honestly, my dad was. He had the whole like disc
He
collection.
like dressed up as Gandalf to watch the movies.
But I watched all of those, bro. I had to. The Hobbit, even the animation ones. I don't know if you know about those.
Yeah, I've seen them, bro. I'm such a fan. I had to give them a chance. What is your favorite of the trilogy, of the original?
Of course, I'm gonna just probably say like maybe the first one. Like,
Mine's the favorite. They're all literally 9 out of 10s. The Fellowship of the Ring, though, is my personal favorite.
yeah.
And did you know it's technically a Christmas movie because the Fellowship leaves Rivendell on the 25th of December.
Wow. That's
It's gonna become a tradition for me. I try to watch every couple years extended cuts.
What are
that much
some
of
of
a nerd.
your traditional Christmas movies that
I don't have one,
you
bro.
don't?
Home
I've
Alone,
never
bro.
been like
I
that.
played that one out. I can't.
Yeah, I mean, I watch watch a few every now and then because they're just well, back in the day when we had cable and I couldn't choose what I wanted to watch. I just went to the channel and I was forced to watch whatever. Elf and Home Alone, I think, were the main ones that were always showing. Die Hard is
I
cool,
love Die Hard. I have to watch that, man.
especially now that Bruce is all
Yeah, that really crushed my heart, man.
yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, man.
Are you
I hope
watching
we
any?
never get to that point.
No. Are you watching any cool shows now that you'd like to recommend to us?
Show wise, I haven't, but I know like Netflix has a lot of originals. So I've watched. Have you watched the Dr. Frankenstein?
No, but I've heard that one's good.
Bro, give it a chance. Like literally, like it's not what you think. It's more dark, and the way they did the character, he kind of has his own story, like really deep, and I recommend it honestly.
I like literally Dark. Have you seen that show?
No.
Oh, y'all need to watch Dark on Netflix. It's a German show. It might be one of the best shows ever made. The only thing is the ending is not that great. It's not bad like Game of Thrones. Do you watch Game of Thrones?
No, my parents do though. They love that.
Your parents have really great
They
taste.
have good taste. They do. I don't have. I haven't had time to really. I'm gonna probably get into that one. Like seriously, I want to take the time to watch Game of Thrones.
All
You
right,
ever
but-
watch Alice in Borderland?
No, I didn't watch that
Bro,
one.
yeah, I should
don't
watch
know
it.
if I want to.
See, I'm more of an HBO original. Like,
Yeah,
I've
bro.
watched Boardwalk Empire.
Have you watched?
Sopranos.
Okay, let's get the top 3 HBO shows. We won't count Chernobyl like mini series. Go.
Honestly, I'm gonna say Boardwalk is my number 1, bro.
I've never watched that one.
You have to.
I should. I just like found 2 HBO shows that I need to watch. Mine, Sopranos, The Wire, Band of Brothers.
Yeah, I didn't watch Band of Brothers, but The Wire and The Sopranos. Yeah,
The Wire, bro.
The Wire was amazing.
I've met a lot of females or people just in general that like true crime shows, which I really don't know what it is. Honestly, I don't really know what defines a true crime show. I guess true crime, right?
Yeah, I would say that.
Even though I don't have no idea what an example of that would be, I'm just instantly like The Wire. You need to watch The Wire
Yeah.
because it's literally the people who made it is a cop that was in the Maryland Police Department and a newspaper reporter. Then they literally just traded stories on both sides,
I
and
could
then that's
see
how they
that.
did that shit.
I could see that.
I don't think they had a drug dealer in there that was like, yeah, I want to tell all my stories.
Nah,
But they did such a great job with that
I've
shit.
spoken to a few cops, and they honestly said that.
Yeah, real.
That when they
it's
saw
so
that show, it's
real.
realistic.
And the acting is fucking excellent. Any females out there that love Michael B. Jordan, if you want to see him in his first
Yeah.
role, he's in there.
Yeah.
You'll love him. He's cute as a button.
That was sweet.
He's young. Just so you know, he's a
Does
little
that make it
kid.
better?
No, just making sure that you understand the context. All right, bro. You mentioned that you really don't have too much time to watch shows, to do much of anything, which I understand.
Yeah.
I played the lottery. Did you guys play the $1.7 billion lottery?
Yeah. But
I haven't played.
some
a lot
guy
of
in
years.
Kansas, I think, won it.
It's a
What?
Georgia thing, isn't it?
No, Powerball?
Oh, it's not? Oh, I thought it was a Georgia only thing. I spent $200 on the tickets.
What?
I was
Like,
like,
how many tickets did that get you?
I don't know. I just put eight plays, 8 drawings, and it came up to $192. I'm like, okay.
Is that the one where you do like the quick pick? Or like,
I did quick pick too.
Okay.
And
do you
ran
normally
random
play?
shit.
How do you play yours? Like straight? Like,
Sometimes I do a quick pick, or sometimes I'll fill it out myself.
Numbers.
well, I mean, I don't know. To me, I'm not into that. But how do you guys feel about like gambling, like sports betting? Like, do you feel like it's gonna go away? Do you feel like it's
Nah, it
easier
ain't
than the
going nowhere.
lottery?
Bro, I
ain't
think
like-
it now don't you think that everything is becoming corrupt?
Yeah.
Everything, like
Everything's already
sports,
been-
movies,
And it's becoming
relationships.
worse.
You're
You're
right.
getting apps where you can play
It's-
on your phone.
Where we're getting it is at its infancy.
Yeah.
Sports
true.
betting, the fraud that's come out of
Yeah,
like
Terry Rozier, like those, yeah.
yeah, I can't
Jake
remember,
Paul.
I can't name names.
Set up fights.
Yeah, yeah.
But all that shit is just a way to help not the random person get rich, but an organized. I think that's what racketeering is, or being a gangster, like the original term
Yeah.
of organized crime of trying to get instead of any one random person. I'm gonna get Demir rich with everybody else's money.
That's crazy.
It's kind of like what Doge showed in the beginning of the year with all the money that goes from the government and goes into certain pockets.
Right.
And now they're nowhere to be found. So yeah, infancy.
Yeah, I think
I
it's gonna
don't
get
want
worse.
to do that. I just played because I was like, it's so much money if I win. And I created like my 10-year plan when I was in bed, like because the drawing was at 11 and it didn't show on my phone. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And I literally gave each of you $1 million in my head. If Demir still pulled up to today's show, he would have gotten $1 million from me.
Shit.
It would have been such a but it didn't happen. So
I feel
I'm
Hey,
a
I'll
little
be making my own
disappointed.
scenarios too. I'll be like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
bro.
do this, I'm gonna do that.
you can't count your eggs before they hatch. I've noticed that, and especially with sports betting or just anything. You never know what's gonna happen, and I feel like a lot of people feel like they gamble because like the next time I'm gonna get it. It's always that one more chance, and that creates addiction to me. So
Yeah, it does for sure.
No, I only play it like when it's really like when it goes up really high. If not, then I don't really play it like that.
I feel that.
But I feel like you probably have a bigger chance of winning when it's not that
I was
high.
just about to say that's odds wise, that's the opposite, but everyone does it.
Yeah.
What takes your time? What are the 3 things that take your time most right now, but that you enjoy? Because I know work would be number 1, probably.
Honestly, I enjoy work for the fact that I don't have to go anywhere. It's stressful.
Oh, yeah.
It's stressful, but also that becomes a curse. It's like when you're sitting at home, you tend to not be as physically active. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
sometimes
I hate sitting
like
down.
imagine
but I
if
do
you were
it.
homeschooled and we never went to like school, like to a physical building. As much as we hate it, it still gave you a sense of purpose or some type of physical motion that you're gonna have some type of activity for the day.
I feel you.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I feel like you have to have that balance, and that's with anything. So I say that's number 1 because it taught me to have balance. Like go outside, do
Yeah.
other things, get off your phone. Like we're always on technology all day. You know what I mean? So
I feel like that's why I gained a lot of weight because back then I used to be very active at work.
you're right,
And then I started transitioning just to being in office and doing other things.
right.
And I don't be as active as I used to be. Because in high school and middle school, yeah, I remember I was skinny as hell.
I want to pull up a picture. Can I put the emo with Donna's picture?
Nah.
Oh.
That was just for the group chat, bro.
He texted us the picture and then he was like, "This is me. I'm emo now." I'm gonna find it.
But yeah.
All right, what else, bro?
Do you guys at least have one HSA account? I mean, high yield savings account?
Capital One, baby.
I feel that.
Capital One savings. That's all I need. I could find a very marginally higher rate somewhere, Goldman Sachs or some shit. But I like the ease of Capital One. Just that it's a big bank, FDIC, which most of them are, and I can just transfer between accounts.
Is it at least 3% though? Like how much
Now
is it?
I think it's 3.2.
That's amazing. I'm not used to that because like Chase and all that.
Oh, fuck them. Yeah, fuck them. Dude.
You got to switch.
Dude, they give you shit. I've given the Capital One thing, and also Credit Karma was doing a little better last year, like 4.2 compared to like the 4 of Capital One.
Karma?
Yeah.
What's the
they're
what do you
not.
have to do though? Do you have to keep a minimum? Is it a monthly fee?
Neither of them. No monthly fee and no minimum. Capital One is still better now. After about a year, they got better than Credit Karma. I convinced clients of mine to do that, to change over. I gotta find the picture. I will show you the picture of Yuma Adonis before you leave today. And I think 2 clients of mine took my advice just with Capital One. One of them came in last year with like $5,000 that they made, interest only. One came in with $13,000. And I was like, you didn't do shit with your money. You've had this money. You're a good saver, but why don't you put it somewhere?
So
and
where's
they
building?
both did it, and one made $13,000 doing nothing.
Doing nothing, just
Right.
holding it. Yeah.
Now you can buy that Toyota Corolla,
Right.
or not. You just leave it in there.
That's what we have to teach ourselves, that financial literacy. I feel like we didn't get taught that in school. Or
Bro,
like,
they don't. They teach us
Man.
dumb, ignorant stuff, bro, that we really don't need.
and it's like now is the time that we have like ChatGPT and all this useful resources. And I'm not a fan to like rely on that, but I feel like it's a tool that you can't take it personal, but use it to your advantage. You know what I mean?
I asked ChatGPT if the sauna really does make you a little infertile temporarily, and it does. Just a
Wow.
little advice for you to know, because it gets your balls so hot that the sperm becomes discombobulated and doesn't know what to do for a little bit. So that's the perfect time after the sauna to go to your girlfriend and be like, I love you.
Well, I did the research. He didn't believe me, and then he went and researched.
Yeah, I had to double check.
That's interesting. But I'm saying, like, how long does that last? When does it
So-
wear off? Or can you,
You have-
consistently
It's like 6
do
months.
it?
You have to do trials yourself to find out.
It's like 6 months.
Are you looking for a child anytime soon?
Not at all.
Not at all?
Not at all.
In
Yeah.
general?
I want one, bro, for my legacy, but, like,
Interesting.
now, just with the way the world is going,
Oh, don't
Bro,
don't
yeah.
give me that one.
I
though.
have to, bro. It's
It
serious.
is a good reason, bro.
It
Like,
is.
come on.
It really is.
No.
Tell me that your kid's not gonna be influenced with every like other little kid in school that has their own parents that have their own way of thinking.
They could, but that's
My uncle told me his daughter came home and one of her friends told her that she's non-binary. And like, how do you think that conversation goes after that?
don't talk to them again. They're crazy. They're crazy.
And that's in New York, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like the other problem too, they're allowing transgenders to go in the girls' bathroom.
I think
I just-
children are limitless potential, and to not have one is nothing in comparison to having one.
It's limitless potential, but it's like look at what's he gonna be surrounded by, bro?
Because you're
Because you
leaning
can only do so much. at
you're
home,
leaning
right?
on
Right.
I'm not gonna have one because they could be fucked up, or you can have
it's
one
not
and you
fair, but me, if I'm gonna do it, I want it to where I can literally leave this area, go somewhere remotely, and actually teach them survival skills, stuff that actually matters.
like loincloth Tarzan.
Yeah, definitely. I
Alaska.
I feel like the way the world is going, they need to be prepared. And a lot of the preparation that's going on now is nothing that's going to matter in the next few years.
I love the people during the pandemic that got like a bunch of tin cans of food and then they went to like bury them in certain places. Those are my favorite people.
Like the doomsday preppers, you ever
Yeah.
seen that
Oh,
show?
yeah.
That's awesome.
Y'all laugh at them now.
Yeah, but when it really goes down, they're gonna be the most prepared.
I'm telling you.
Bro, what do you think is the most expensive thing that's just ridiculously expensive now?
Anything
Cars.
with cars.
Yeah,
Anything. And it could be
cars or
maintenance,
houses.
parts.
I just got my car. No, don't say that.
What?
I'm happy.
I think it's either car or houses, bro.
But it's like the maintenance and the cost of them. Both.
How much is an oil change now? Because I haven't even done my first oil
what?
change.
So I still have my car from high school. I don't know if you guys remember. It's like an old Chevy. I'm used to paying like $19.99 for an oil change. They told me $50. And somebody was like, "That's pre-pandemic price you're talking about."
I would think
feel
that
so
I could go
stupid.
somewhere. I think 50 might be low, maybe 60. I feel like I can go somewhere and probably find a $60 oil change now.
Tell me where,
Full
because I'm always
synthetic.
paying like 100, 120.
Well, I mean, even when I changed my own oil, it was around that same price. So it's like
50?
you're paying for time, honestly.
Yeah.
Was it 50? Damn.
Yeah, like you by the time you get how much oil you need, the filter, all that, like you're gonna probably pay $30, $40 at least.
For me, it's food.
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 Yeah, food's what got
I'm
me up,
constantly
too.
buying. I eat so much fucking food every day.
I would say
Weird.
groceries.
Yeah.
Groceries cost the same amount as going out to eat now.
Bro. Bro.
Yeah, they're equivalent now.
Bro, you
but,
could.
go ahead.
I'm sorry. You can even go to McDonald's, bro, and you're spending a lot of money. It's just like might as well go to a regular restaurant.
Exactly.
I saw a video yesterday. A guy bought with $20 48 McDonald's cheeseburgers. You know, the cheap ass ones. Now he can only buy, I think, 9. He was like, "This is like a 400% increase in 10 years."
Wow.
They're lying to us.
Well, you know what's crazy? That all this inflation is just like it's messing us up so bad. Not only like with our food and everything, it's like, you know, people be buying bonds, right, from the government. People are not going to want to buy those bonds anymore if you're investing 100 and then you're getting 120 back, and that 100 is now worth 80.
Yeah.
Like
Smart, man.
it makes no
Right.
sense to do that, bro.
Right.
Rent.
Bonds are so important for a country. It's how we get a lot of money more liquid. And I lost my point.
The point is that's going to
Point
really
is-
hurt us once people start figuring that
Oh,
out
the inflation.
and seeing that they're not going to make their investments back. They're not going to invest into the country.
Yeah.
Inflation, first of all, it's stupid. One simple way to look how inflation is manipulated, every year or quarter, whatever it is, that we have to adjust our budget because we're in a deficit because we've spent more than the government has taken in tax-wise and other revenue streams that they have to then raise the budget, which raises inflation, which because they have to spend more money with imaginary ones and zeros that they make up. So they're literally creating inflation instantly in that moment. And it's happened continuously for who knows how long. Inflation hurts the average person, but it makes people who have things of value, houses like you guys.
Right.
So that's good for you guys.
Sure.
Not cars because they depreciate.
All the time, yeah.
But people who have things that cost money, they make them richer. So inflation is probably not going to go away for a while, and it just makes the richer and the poor people poor.
Yeah. Gotta gain some assets.
Unless we transfer into
Yeah. Savers
cryptocurrency.
Savers are
Crypto.
losers, and people who get things of value in this system. Hopefully, this system topples over soon. They are the ones that are actually going to be making money.
So let's say the system topples. What do you think is going to happen? What kind of currency are we going to have?
I'm the worst person to ask to predict that. I think maybe the gold standard of some sort of new currency, maybe. BRICS is like the only competitor at the moment, I would say. Besides that, I don't really know.
I think we're probably going to transfer crypto.
Like Bitcoin,
Yeah,
Ethereum.
Bitcoin.
That's a good guess. That's a really good guess.
It's like we have to do it now before it's too late, because it's like right now if we keep going where we're going, we're just going to
Dude.
crash.
You see all the ATMs they're doing now too for Bitcoin everywhere.
Bitcoin ATMs?
Yeah, there's a lot in Atlanta. There's in the mall.
What?
Arbor Place Mall. There's
So
one
let me
in
tell
there.
y'all
I've never seen them.
You've never seen them?
no, I don't really go to the city, bro.
What? There's
I
one in
don't.
Douglasville.
There's an Arbor?
Arbor Mall. If you go right by the elevator, it's right there.
What the fuck?
Yup.
Does it say crypto?
It just says Bitcoin. Yeah, it's like strictly Bitcoin. But
Dog. How do you guys have Bitcoin?
Yeah.
I don't.
How do
I
you-
want some?
River. The River app.
The River.
It's called
I
just
know I have
River.
Robinhood.
River's better. You can do
Really?
daily transactions with 0 fees.
Okay, I'm gonna look into.
I do that every day.
River.
Where do you keep your crypto?
Robinhood.
You keep it in the app? I think I'm gonna start doing that.
But I think I'm going to switch it over because they're saying that right now Robinhood and all them other places are like going to start charging a bunch of fees for it. Because they already have their fees for it, but you know they're
They're
going to
gonna
start
increase.
upcharging you.
Yeah.
Inflation's getting crazy. Bro, I lost, I'm not joking, I lost $20,000 worth of my Bitcoin. I put it on a drive, on a separate thing, just because some smart people told me to do it because I shouldn't keep it on the apps because after the big...
Yeah, but that's what you're supposed to do with it. Because
I'm
it's going to keep
fucking
increasing.
look
and-
because every time I get a certain amount, I transferred it over, so I can have this like secure separate thing. I went in, and in my device, there was 20,000 missing. I'm like, what the fuck? And it didn't have my transaction history. I was like, what the fuck happened? And I like refreshed it. I slammed my laptop over my laptop. It wasn't there anymore. I'm not transferring any, and I just found out
boy got robbed.
to sell it because I was like, I'm gonna sell what I have here and then like put it back in the app or something like that. And I think I could just transfer. I gotta check that out when I have a little time. It charges me not a huge percent, but let's say 5% or something like that. I was like, God damn it! I'm gonna lose like thousands of dollars to transfer to sell this shit, and then.
It doesn't matter.
It pissed me the
Even if you
fuck
have it
off.
on like that River or Robinhood, they're gonna do the same thing.
It was just lost, and I got so fucking mad. I'm just gonna leave it in the app from now on. And but it's a tiny. Have you heard of River before?
Never. This is my first time.
What are the chances that this tiny little thing goes like loses all this money, and then I lose all my Bitcoin?
That's crazy.
I'm gonna be pissed.
$20K worth of Bitcoin.
It was probably less because it's been going down for a while.
Yeah.
Damn it, dog. I'll show you the app later.
So you don't even know what you did with it. You sure it was that drive?
Bro, I swear to God, I go in there every couple months and I transfer my money. But as soon as I saw a huge chunk missing, I was
Have
like,
you not? You probably been hacked, bro. To be honest.
I think. But I don't know how because there are 20 words to get into my key that I have saved in my phone.
There you go.
Could be that.
You already gave him the answer.
Could be that. Yeah, it's like random fucking words like Nancy,
Yeah,
quadruple.
I forgot mine. I had Dogecoin. I had
I was like, what the fuck?
a trust wallet, and I forgot my phrase, so it's gone.
Fuck you, Treasure. I'm never using you again. That's the name of the little key.
You gotta
thing.
write that phrase down and just throw it in the safe or something, bro.
Yeah, I should have it physical.
I
They
have it
probably
in
got
my
it on my
notepad, it's
phone
gone.
somehow. I'm sad.
I be doing that all the time. I be writing it down like paper. I'm like, so I don't
I'm sick.
hack me or anything, bro. And I lose that paper.
Yeah, I lost mine.
Anyway, dog, since we have you, and I know you've been in a very long relationship, a long, healthy relationship.
Yeah.
I'm super happy for you about that.
Appreciate you, bro.
How long has it been? Has it been almost 10 years?
I want to say roughly,
A decade.
about a decade.
Damn, that's fucking
About a
awesome,
decade
man.
of just,
I think you beat all of us. Maybe Primo is like inching on you, but I think he's still a little behind.
Yeah. And I mean that wasn't consistently like on, like it's on off, you know what I mean? But
Happens like that sometimes.
yeah,
Those are
it is what it
the
is.
strongest relationships.
Exactly.
What are some tips that you could give us and the audience as to how to keep a relationship going well for that long?
I would say patience. Just never giving up on your partner, and there are mistakes that they make. Just take time to correct it. Don't use your full energy to just be mad or just make a mistake and make it worse.
I think that's a big one for me because
Yeah.
I always feel like I'm right. I'm the moral authority.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm that person wagging my finger. But when you really think about it, you're not at all.
Right.
And you should just be coming at them with love and
Mm-hmm.
be open to maybe I'm fucking wrong and maybe like I just gotta, like you said, patiently go about this and maybe it'll come out even better than I thought it would.
Exactly. And make time to know who your partner is. You know what I mean? That's key, because I feel like a lot of people don't realize that your partner can change over time, but you have to be part of that change. You have to grow with your partner. You have to see who they're becoming before they actually become that person. So I think that's another thing as well.
It's a big one, yeah.
Yeah.
You changed, Amir. You changed.
But I mean, to be honest, we all change too, bro. Our
Everyone
mentality
changes.
is just
You have
always
to.
changing, like over the years.
You have to. I just feel like since the world, the way it's going, like,
Oh, fuck yeah.
there's not a lot of love, there's not a lot of kindness, and I try to make my relationship, I guess,
Like its own bubble.
I would say that, but I would want to promote that into my bubble. You know what I mean? What I see in the world that's lacking, I want that in my relationship. You know what I
I
mean?
feel
Like,
it, yeah.
because now that's my world. She's my world. Like who I'm with, like I'm experiencing life with her. So the things that I want to see in the world, I'm gonna promote that with her. You know what I mean? Because that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
Would you say you're religious?
I would say I'm spiritual.
Me too.
You know what I mean? Like I believe in a higher calling. I believe in God.
I think it's funny when people are like, there's no way that there's some sort of supreme being that created all
It has
this.
to. We're too unique.
It's literally there's like more likely that we just came from nothing. What?
No.
That doesn't make any sense.
So do y'all believe like some type of catastrophic or like the Big Bang and then the world?
The Big
existed,
Bang,
like-
I think the Big Bang is accurate, but time has always been, or life will always be, and has never not been. It's infinite. It's always been going. And the Big Bang, I won't say what it is, but I'll give a hint as to, I think is it John? Is it John? This goes the book of John. In the beginning there was the Word, and the Word was with God. Is it John?
I'm not sure.
Matthew, whoever, one of those guys. They the Word is what started it all. And I'll just reveal, the Word is idea. So the thought started everything. This big idea of what is constantly unfolding and refolding and will forever.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I think that's ridiculous. The name Big Bang, like it could have gave it a better name too, Galactic Boom or something. You know, make it sound
What
better.
if it was a guy named Ben that came up with it? It's like, call it the Big Ben. I'm like, no, bro, that's kind of lame. You named it after yourself. How about the Big Bang? Let's change a couple letters. Maybe it was that.
Nah, but yeah, I don't believe in that either, man. It's just like you said, we're too unique, bro. Like everything
works
around us
perfectly.
Yeah.
Or nature works in such a like recycling growth cycle that it's just weird.
Bro, like if you see mushrooms, bro, like they have their own little system.
I want to take mushrooms too. That's where it's getting to.
To
No,
me,
I'm not
I
getting
feel
to
like
it.
it's crazy how every animal knows how to procreate with no instruction.
Yeah.
They know to reproduce. Like there's no
Mm-hmm.
guy, like, you know what I mean? Everybody has their different system, but it's like they know what to do. They know what life is about, and it's carrying on to the next person.
It's a duality-based world, a sexed, divided world. Hot and cold, light and dark.
That's true.
There's two to everything.
That's true.
But yet they want to say man and man can reproduce. It's crazy.
Demir, if there was a sex robot in the near future, which would probably happen. You know how we are. Will you get one?
Honestly, I just feel like, I don't know. What if there's like a certain record count of fatalities that happen?
Oh my God! I was just literally while you were speaking, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
What
like,
if it rips the
and then they have to do like an update or something. Like I can't. No.
After Generation 6 comes out, I'll consider maybe getting one.
I mean, there's
If
some
I
people,
don't already have one.
There's some
someone
people
can
that
satisfy
have
it.
relationships with dolls right now, and they have like a complete living spouse, and they're okay with it.
You know, you can like have full conversations with your AI.
Yeah, see that's the part that I'm saying. I would never do anything like that. I would never take it that personal. I've seen people or read about stuff that like a wife, she took so much relationship advice about it that she thought her husband was cheating on her, and it's just it goes to where you want to think. I feel like it's never gonna not agree with you.
Cause I actually y'all seen
Right.
that one guy that started believing he was being I don't remember what it was, but he was being chased or something like that, and that the government was against him, and he was getting all that from AI. I was like, what the hell?
That's what I'm saying. It will do that.
Bro, another person on the other line, like, yeah, they did take your apple pie off the kitchen counter the other day. That's funny.
And then the videos are getting like crazy, bro. They be looking so realistic.
Yeah, the AI videos are getting out of hand. They need to kind of like, I don't know, put some type of
Mandatory, like you
restriction
have
or
to
something.
put underneath like it was created by this one.
because they said like the people from the MLK like party came out and was like they're making these videos.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's that serious.
He loves those.
Yeah, they're funny. Don't get me wrong. Some of them are funny. Like I'm like, wow, like this is.
Bro, you seen the one where he's like, I have a dream, and then he starts running down the steps, and he's like, ah!
They had one where he was in the icebox jewelry and he was getting like diamonds and stuff, and it's crazy, man.
I think a simple way to do that, because us as the most conscious dominant species on the planet are the only ones that are really going to complain about that. There's no dogs that are like, hey, yo, you can't use my likeness in that video. So all we really have to do, and literally, someone in Congress listen to our podcast and have everyone subscribe. All they have to do is no human being that has ever existed or currently exists can be made a video of or image. And it's so simple to make a human face out of someone that has never existed before, right?
Yeah.
Like take Demir and just make his ears super big and give him
make a whole different
tiny little
person out of
white lips or something, right? And that's so. And then Demir will be like, "Well, it kind of looks like me, but that ain't me."
Yeah. Well, there's some celebrities, like I know Wiz Khalifa, he couldn't do the AI because his face is copyrighted or some shit like that. I seen.
For real?
That's
Yeah,
cool.
or like he was like he can't do it for that reason. But to me, that's crazy. Like if you can sign over the rights of your fucking facial features, like bro.
It's because, bro, they have like all these contracts, bro. They just once you become that famous, they take over everything. Like any kind of money you can make, that person that gave you that contract, they're the ones making that money.
Yeah, and they have these life insurance policies on those artists and stuff like that too. I don't know, man.
That's why you gotta look at your contracts, because like they literally say you're selling your soul.
It's
Basically.
only your soul, man.
They
What
control
are
it.
some music or artists that you guys are listening to?
I was
now
gonna ask
currently?
you, bro, because back in the day, we
Yeah,
were
you put
big
me on
Wiz,
a lot of
Mac
music.
Miller
Yep.
fans. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Mac. I didn't really listen to him that much near the
But
end.
you put me on some other music too, though, Carlos.
I was big on Spotify and stuff like that. A little underground. Did you ever listen to Key, Fat Man Key,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Thousand Band Funny,
McConan was out too.
McConan, Uno the Activist. I really liked a lot of the underground Atlanta rappers.
Yeah.
I don't think they're really that big right now, so
Mhm.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's fine though. I think like they only promote really shitty, very focused music on just stupid shit, and I don't really like it anymore.
Yeah, I listen to whatever like kind of not promotes my lifestyle, but what I want, where I want to be.
Yeah, bro,
You know what
music
I mean?
be making you feel good.
Yeah, activated.
Yeah,
Hell
I'm listening to a lot of Michael Jackson lately.
I'm ready for that movie.
Me too,
I'm
bro.
so
I'm
ready
excited
for
as
that movie,
fuck.
bro. Like,
There's a movie coming.
yeah,
Yeah, his
April-
nephew.
Yeah,
April?
I think it's April.
Oh, cool. And it's a movie?
Mm-hmm.
For some, it's not a Netflix shit, right?
No.
Okay,
No.
I can't wait to, bro. I would love to go to like a 3+ hour Michael Jackson movie.
I want to. I just hope
I like
the
that guy so
ending
much.
really depicts the
Me
last
too.
few stages of his life when he was actually rehearsing for his last concert.
I wanna
trying
be-
to make the last bit of money he could because of what the record labels did to him. Like that.
I want "fuck Sony" to be in big
Yeah.
letters.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
for like a millisecond, please,
Yeah.
and then a heart, because we're all good now.
Bro, yeah, money is corrupts people, bro.
And we
I-
just
I feel
Beatles
like they killed
catalog.
him.
He had a lot of stuff that they wanted.
Yeah.
we talked about this on one of the podcasts.
Did
We
y'all see
discovered it.
his last like one of his songs where he was singing like the actual words that they blocked him out?
For the Israel thing?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like there's a lot of stuff we
It's
don't know.
so
Yeah.
interesting how we're going. Don't you think how downward and dark of a direction we're going as a society, but how many conspiracies have come to light and people like the Israel thing. And it's not fuck Israel, but they have in the past and are currently, and it's not they, certain people that are from that country and of that religion happen to, I feel like Kanye, I won't say who it was, but they happen to be in power and they are influencing a lot of what is happening now. But now people on the other side are starting to speak up about it. I don't think a lot is happening currently about it, but I think just shedding light as to
It's deep, man.
what's going on is it's interesting. And like what is gonna happen? Like was Khalifa one day gonna, I don't know, stop, I'm not going to Israel anymore, and that guy, he touched me one time and I didn't like it. That's why I don't rap anymore. I'm just Aura Farm over here.
Speaking of him not going to places anymore, I think he's not gonna go to Romania anymore. He has to do time because he smoked weed on stage and it's illegal there.
I thought you were gonna bring in like the Tate brothers, because they were in Romania. It's like, whoa, did he do something with them?
Nah, so he has to handle that. I don't know what their prisons are like, but I'm telling you, I couldn't do I feel like whatever you do in America, you got to think twice to not do it outside of America.
Yeah.
Like, I've been to Canada, I've been other places, and I know they don't play around.
So about
yeah,
that?
and a bunch of people go out of the country, bro, expecting it to be like United States, bro. You're going somewhere totally.
I was thinking about that
different
one.
laws.
I think it was a
Yup.
WNBA player that smoked weed in
Yeah,
Russia.
Brittany, yeah, they didn't learn from her.
We traded. I don't. She should still be.
Yeah,
over there.
for the Russian.
But I'm like, you went to smoke weed in Russia? I don't even like the thought of that. Instantly in my head would go red alert! Don't do that shit! Don't do that shit!
But it's the fact that the impact of the trade.
Oh, the trade was
The
stupid
trade
as
was
fuck.
so senseless. Like they got somebody more important than we got.
We'll give you this W what? NBA player for that Russian spy that you had for a long time.
What? Like,
Maybe she wrote a lot of letters, or her family wrote a lot of letters.
but just for her to go back on the court, and what is he gonna go do? Like, in his mother
Tell all his
country?
information.
He's repenting.
What?
He's doing really great right now.
That's crazy, bro.
Bro, let's talk about traveling.
Travel?
What have you done any couples traveling?
Yeah, we went to Panama. That was
My
amazing.
neighbor country.
Yeah, that was amazing because that's where she's from. Like, she's not.
Panamanian.
She's
She wasn't
Panamanian?
born there, but yeah, her family is like.
Full or half?
Her mom's side. Her mom's side.
Cool. Does she
Yeah.
speak Spanish? I do remember her well. We went to
She's
middle school together.
definitely. Even before that trip, she's been like learning a lot. She knows a lot.
Are you Puerto Rican too?
No,
Or is that
I'm,
the other
I'm
cousin there?
Jamaican and just African American.
Mamba clot.
Yeah. So and the crazy thing is a lot of people don't know, but there's a lot of Jamaican descendants in Panama. Like
What
from their
going?
music, from just when we went there, it was a very educational trip. Seeing the canal, who built it, there was a lot of
Oh,
Jamaicans
y'all went to that
did it.
shit?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was dope, bro. Definitely encourage people to travel. You'll see a lot, especially the people there, the elderly people. They're
Oh, bro.
walking. They just look so much better than what's going on here.
I
bro.
would think it's similar to Colombia because y'all are so close, and they were owned by us for a little bit.
Mhm.
It's beautiful. Our Hispanic third world countries. They are great food, amazing, loving people, tropical weather all around. What else did y'all do?
What else did we do?
Y'all go surfing?
Didn't get to do that. I did hike in the jungle. That was
I love going and
That
hiking in
was
the
dope.
jungle, bro.
dope.
Those are my highlights of when I go back
yeah.
home.
Yeah, I've never.
Was
shot
you
a
scared for your life?
Honestly, it was more of like a trail that everybody went on. There was actually
okay.
houses on there. Some people did it early morning, so it was just cool to see that that's something they take advantage of. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We don't
for
really
sure.
get a chance to do that. Their water was amazing, like drinking water. Like I don't know, I guess because you're by the canal, but it was good, man. Their tap water is what I'm saying. Like you don't have to get water bottles. You can drink from the pipe and get fresh water. That's how serious it is there.
What are some places that you want to go?
I want to go to Japan. Still haven't got.
That's
to
still
go.
our. I think that's
Yeah.
all in our top three. Yeah,
Japan.
I want to go so bad.
Actually, my sister just left there yesterday, I think.
She
Wow.
left Japan.
Yeah. Well, she's going there.
Damn. I bet she's arriving now. That's like a 15-hour flight.
Yeah.
My ass will hurt so bad.
And I want to go to Hawaii.
Yeah,
Gotta do
Hawaii is a good little place to go, bro. It'd be
Gotta
so
do that.
beautiful.
I would
Yeah.
like to go. It's not too high up. I do like the nature. I think the nature part of traveling usually is my favorite part because
Yeah.
food doesn't really do it for me anymore. I love I love a museum, bro.
Me too.
I fucking
I have to see a
love a
museum.
museum.
Sometimes I might do a
Museum,
zoo,
for
but a museum.
I do, bro.
What?
I really love museums, like old history and shit. I so badly. This is, I think, the main reason I want to go to London. Not only because London is kind of cool and I want to go, but the London Museum, where they have the best museum in the world.
I wanna go to the
Egypt
Spy
just
Museum.
opened one, but they've You know, if fucking England controlled the entire world for so long, they stole everything. It's all the cool
All the
shit is
stuff is in
there. And the coolest part, you got to pay for it. It's not that much, but they have like the cool part that you got to pay extra for.
So they're stealing even more.
Yeah, bro. So I want to go there. I really want to go. They have like, do you know who the Sumerians are?
Yeah.
The oldest civilization ever in Mesopotamia.
Wow.
They have their shit. They inspired
Everybody's
everything.
stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah, I want to go there. Also want to go to Egypt. I really want to go. They just opened the first museum in Cairo of all their cool shit because they have a lot of cool shit. But I really want to go inside the Great Pyramid. I want to get in the King's Chamber, and there's a sarcophagus, and I want to just get in there and I want to hum.
That's a good way to get put in prison for life.
You know how much
that
bad
was the
luck
wrong
that's gonna
tone.
give you?
Carlos is never coming back from that trip.
But yeah, did y'all know y'all could go inside the pyramids on Giza? Yeah,
But I think they
It's not
only
that
let you
expensive.
into certain sections, though, probably.
there are sections that are being discovered even since today.
Discovered till today.
Yeah, they found vertical beams and what they think is an entire city underneath the Great Pyramids of Giza. This year, with radar technology.
I don't know why they just don't send people to explore.
They don't want much exploration. Like when I went to Israel, they said that less than 4% of Israel has been explored. And when it comes to like religious historical context, you would think that more archaeologists are funded to explore that country, but no. So a lot of
They're hiding something.
They're hiding something, and they just don't want people to have the ability to do that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Did you know that when we started the war for 9/11, and we went to Afghanistan, right? One of the first places we went to was the museum that they were going to open. Did y'all know that? Within the first week, we went to the museum and we took all of their shit. What was going to be displayed? Astral Bonaparte Museum, something like that. Because that's where Mesopotamia was, in Afghanistan, most of it. Babylon, Sumer. They discovered something in what was, I can't remember the name of the ancient library, and they were about to open it, and just happened to invade that country around the time that they were going to show the public what they discovered.
That's deep.
That's interesting. Yes, that's the government's for you.
This is the conspiracy podcast.
Yeah.
Bro, like, do y'all watch One Piece?
Yeah.
I need to
Been
get
watching
more into
I feel
to
like One
anime.
Piece is really talking about our world, bro.
It
Just
is. I
how
love.
the
I mean, how
government
can't
controls
you?
everything.
How
and
can't you? Oda is talking about a lot of, and I love the little things, the connections that he makes to the real life world.
Yeah. I really feel like most animes and most shows are really just trying to expose things in the real life, but like people don't want to like see it. They just want to see it as a show.
It's like
and they have to put it like that to be
Yeah.
able to do it. You know what I mean?
that's how they get their stress out.
Dang,
I'm
that's
tired of the
interesting.
one world government, all this bullshit.
They had to do it like that.
So guys, we gotta go find the One Piece.
Are you into any animes?
I gotta get more into them, but I've watched one of my favorites were Vinland Saga.
Oh, that was a great ass
Yeah.
show, especially the intro, bro.
I'm glad that
Yeah.
you like
the
it
intro will
because I
make you
never
want
watched
to
it.
flip this table.
Like, bro, I used to I couldn't wait to the English dub. Like, I watched it every time a new episode came out. That was my show.
Have you seen the new season?
Yeah, I already finished it, bro.
For real?
I gotta probably revisit it because I watched it so early. But
I guess it's a good change for him, but I don't like it, bro. I want more of that.
Yeah.
That fighting. That
The first season was better to me.
Yeah.
The second one it's a change. You know what I mean? You can't go back to it, but it's just another part of his life, his story.
Yeah.
It's like he's trying to revisit that, which is crazy, but it's just like I like who he has become because what he was self-destruction, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and a lot of people have to find that.
There's nothing but hatred in his
Yeah,
heart.
like he went through a lot, bro.
Is it a shonen?
Hmm?
Is it a shonen anime?
Is it a show? Is it a show?
Shonen is it's like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto. It's some boy character that, as he grows up, he gets stronger and stronger because he has to fight stronger and stronger villains. That's the main trope.
In a sense, but it's
Is it like that?
so early, and it's like a tragedy happens. Where
Oh,
you
and it's
lose
still
somebody.
going. It's still going. It's
Yeah.
not done.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Yeah.
I was asking.
What he was asking.
Yeah. So, because it sounds like a little deeper than the typical punch and get stronger.
Yeah, because it's
sort of anime.
it's more of what would you call that? Not mythology, but like it's more about Vinland's like the Vikings. It's like a Viking story.
Oh.
Those names actually those names are real. Like Thorfinn.
I like mythology stuff. Yeah.
It's based off of those people, but like they did it in the anime, and that's what I thought was so dope about it. Because I'm not fully into anime, so when I seen it, I was like, damn, this kind of has that.
Like they changed it up,
Mm-hmm.
They really changed it. They're like when I say they changed it up because they went to like something different. But then they changed the.
Is Odin a girl now? Like that?
No. No, it's just more like character development, bro. I think they focused a lot on the character development.
That's what I love about
and like
my movies, like the development of a
Yes,
character.
bro.
It's amazing.
Why
feel his pain.
Why watch it? That's like if I open the door and then I see Demir, and then I get my high five, and that's the end of the story.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck is my struggle, my challenge, the story?
How did you get there?
Yeah.
It's like if I would have watched the second season, I wouldn't feel as bad, but I'm glad they did the second season.
Yeah.
Because it was like, imagine you were in a space where you had to be nothing but angry. You eventually want to get over it. You don't want to stay on that.
Bro. You started killing when you were like 8, 10 years
So you don't
old.
have no feelings. And he's trying to basically experience that now. All the good things he was supposed to.
So he doesn't want to kill no more. Basically, he changes from being a
he
killer
wants to be a
not
farmer.
even killing.
He wants to be a farmer.
And people like punch him and everything.
That reminds
He
me
just sits
of
there.
the.
Bro, when he was being a farmer, they was beating him down. He's still farming. He's like, bro, I've been through worse.
When he could have easily, bro, just like killed them.
Slice and dice them.
Yeah.
That reminds me
Yeah.
of Pita from Hunger Games, right?
Mm.
I didn't really watch the movies too much. I think I watched the first one. I think he was a farmer. He carried big bags. He was strong because of that. Have you guys heard of The Odyssey by Christopher Nolan? It's his newest movie.
I gotta watch
Well, you guys know the Odyssey story, though,
I know
right?
the story, yeah.
Helen of
Hero's
Troy.
Journey, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or have you seen Troy with Brad Pitt? It's a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
I love that movie. That's really good.
Gladiator was good. Did you see part 2? When they
No,
did it? It was
bro.
good with Denzel Washington.
Did you like it? I just heard so much bad shit about it.
It had a lot of things that
I love the first one a lot. It was
a lot
almost
of
a
people
perfect
were
movie.
homophobic to it to me. But you gotta understand, some of that stuff they did back then.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like real
It was
asexual
pretty
people,
accurate.
or they like, bro. They literally put two people in front of each other and drunk wine until they killed each other to
Yeah,
death.
bro.
Like that was what they did for amusement.
It's like bread delivery, and they're just like, "Thank you, I was waiting for this."
Like, bro, it was good. You gotta see that one.
I love Denzel so fucking much, bro.
Denzel.
And I'm not saying this as a racist thing. He is my favorite black actor.
I feel you.
Just to like narrow it down, because there's so many.
It is.
He is my favorite. No one stands even close to him still, even though he's not acting as much
But
as he used to.
who could you see in now that like kind of not embodies
Getting close to him?
but
No
will
one.
have that versatility. Like they can do anything.
Again, I'm not trying to be racist. I don't see another black person, but someone in general that I think is our Leo DiCaprio of today, Timothy Chalamet. I think every role that I've seen him in, he does an amazing, amazing performance. Have you seen Dune?
Dune, I have not seen that.
You should watch. It's on
that
HBO,
one. Dune, okay.
Max, whatever.
I've heard of it though.
And the
movies
first,
are too long and they're not that good, bro.
bro, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
I'll check it
I
out.
really,
bro.
you should watch it with your
I
girl.
couldn't even finish the first one.
I liked it a lot. The first one was, in my opinion, better than the second one. But if you're like a more actiony, screaming, the second one is gonna be more your cup of tea. But that's about it. I can't really think of anyone else that's really killing it in the game right now. That's like standouty. There are a lot of like average or a little above average performances, and that's really what I look for. I want them to embody the character, to really make like. I don't know. I know you didn't watch Game of Thrones, but those characters that were the evil ones, there were people in the streets that were like, "Fuck you, Ramsay," and they were he did
so
a
good
great
on his
great
part,
performance,
yeah.
and like they have a little regret when they walk down the street, like I performed too good. They're gonna kill me before I get home.
But honestly, I think that's some good acting. Like if you make somebody hate you. Like,
Yeah,
make that
right?
character, bro, you did a great
Right?
job.
Yeah. Another show that I did like, I don't know, I'm more in like, not a drug kind of show person, but I did like BMF.
I like drug
I don't
shows.
know if you guys watched that. It's pretty good. You should check it out.
BMF.
Yeah, it's like that 50 Cent show, kind of like Power, but it was
I like
based on
the first Power.
For real?
I like the first Power, yeah.
It kind of
I watched
embodies
it.
that, like same kind of structure, but to me, I don't know, it has like a lot of good character development,
Okay.
like shows like that.
What I want to talk a little bit about our experience with living with a partner,
Mm-hmm.
a romantic partner. I don't really know what I would want to ask though. Do you have any ideas?
How controlling are they, bro? Can you go out? Can you do anything?
When you're now living with your girlfriend or boyfriend, and it's been like a year or more, and you guys have settled into like that transition period has gone its way.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys typically do on like a weekly basis when you guys want to have time together? Ideally,
It just kind of depends. Me,
yeah, because this is like what you guys do.
yeah, I'm a homebody, so
Same.
really, if you can be in the same room with somebody and not talk, and it's not awkward, I'm perfectly fine like that. Like she could be doing something, I could be doing something else, or like I can be in one part of the house, she can be. But if we want to do something activity wise,
together.
that's no issue. I could find something around the house that needs to be done. You know how that,
Dog.
You know how that goes, or just I don't know.
I just thought about a couple things. I've only done this a couple times, and I wanted to do it as like a follow-up date this year with the few times I've gone on dates. I never got to because I didn't want to do any follow-up dates. But I want to either go to their house or my house and cook together.
Yeah.
I enjoy cooking.
Yeah.
And I don't really care if the other person cooks, but I think it's like a cool challenge. And when I've cooked with someone, it's always a fun fucking time. And I also like to challenge anyone that I'm around to do stuff and maybe to
That's
get a
what
little
you have to
uncomfortable.
do. You have to be that surprising, impulsive.
I would say do something that gets you frustrated,
Mm-hmm.
and do it with that
Changing the
person
oil.
to see. Yeah, honestly, yeah, to see
Get
how
out of your
y'all,
comfort zone.
yeah, to see how y'all start communicating during those situations, because that's when you start, like either you start arguing and then y'all just blow up, or y'all can really work those things. So I feel like those things you should do.
They're like character building exercises.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
You just have to find time to do it. It's like with your kid. You know what I mean? You're going to read this book to them before they go to bed. Like, you got to find those activities that you don't necessarily do, but you want to create a habit or just to make the relationship healthy.
And at the end of the cooking thing, like we have this cool product that we get to indulge in.
Yeah.
Through the,
I've
the
done
fruits
that
of
day
our
before
labor.
a cooking class. Like, I went to an actual chef and did, like, that was cool.
I
It's
wanna
definitely
do that
worth
too.
it. It's definitely
I want
worth
to see
it.
what that's like.
Yeah.
You know what though? I even thought about this a couple months ago. I think when we were talking about what's the best date on this podcast that we've ever been on, and it didn't come to me until after the podcast was already over. The best date, and some people might not even consider it a date, but the person I was living with, they told me that tonight they want to have a movie night, but they like planned it all. They just chose the movie. That's basically it. So they grabbed my laptop and then they put Spirited Away. You know that movie? Y'all gotta watch all the Ghibli movies. I'm pretty sure I've watched all except for one or two. They're all fucking fire. All of the Ghibli movies. And it was like midnight. We started watching Spirited Away, and I've watched it before. I've watched it many times, but I think it'd been maybe 5+ years that I hadn't watched it, and so I felt nostalgic. I was like, "Oh, this one, I love this fucking movie." And it was just us under the covers, TV on our lap, and not that much talking. I like to talk when I watch movies, so I like making funny little jokes and comments every now and then. I just can't fucking help it. It just comes out. And I just felt so, at the end of it, like, this movie was so fucking good. You chose the perfect movie. I love just being at home doing something so simple.
Simple.
And you made it perfect. And it was just a great night. We didn't even fuck or anything. I don't think.
Yeah.
Maybe we did. I can't remember. And I think that was the best date I've ever had. Just how I felt. I don't know how they
Yeah.
felt. They probably felt pretty good too.
And you could do that with the simple things, bro.
Yeah, it's just
It
the
could be
simple
a
things are
walk in the
so
park.
nice.
I'm telling you, it could just be that. But it's just the experience that you're giving them. It's not always about the money or how much you're spending to go to a certain place. And I
Right.
feel like
It's
that's
not
why
about the money.
relationships don't last. They base it off of money or what is the most expensive thing I can do for this person that doesn't even really hold value.
Yeah, Carlos is not a good person to go watch a movie with. He'll sit there and talk, and you're gonna be over there like, shh, shh, bro, because he don't.
Fuck you.
He don't talk like this. You know,
Like loud with it.
Hey, did you know this? And you're just
Look,
like, bro,
look,
be quiet.
If
There's other
I'm with
people
somebody
here.
watching a movie, I'm not gonna like whisper it to you.
You gonna tell them?
I want to make sure you hear what the fuck I'm saying. Like, this is a funny ass joke. I'm saying it for a reason.
Bro, and then you're like, shh, bro. There's people like
who's
here.
That's hilarious.
Bro, it's so funny when you the videos I see on Instagram lately of just a person in the theater and they're eating popcorn, and then the caption is like, it's so funny when you hear someone in the back seats choking on popcorn and it's like, oh. I don't know
Bro,
what I'm
that's
talking
when we went to go see a movie together, all of us.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Fantastic Four, bro. He went to
Yeah.
the bathroom. He was like, record this for me, right?
Oh yeah,
Bro, he asked me to record.
I didn't wanna
bro.
go.
He came back like 10, 15 minutes later. I'm like, how do you expect me to record 15 minutes, bro?
Look.
Of a movie.
I don't first.
Carlos,
I don't.
what are you doing with that information though? First of all, you gonna go play it back? Like, what are you?
Yeah. On my way home or something, I'm gonna. Oh, that's what happened. Look, I don't think that was that long. And second,
It
he
was that
didn't
long.
record shit.
Because you would have wasted my storage, bro. 15 minutes?
He didn't
said
start.
10 minutes.
Demir,
He
he
didn't
didn't
start it at
start
all.
recording. Is the point? Oh, it was so. The movie was
And then
good.
he comes back, bro. He comes back. He's like, what did I miss, bro? Like, you know how long you been gone?
The fact that you was gonna play that back and watch 10 minutes of that shit in
Yeah,
the car, bro.
I'm gonna have to wait for like a couple weeks for it to come on bootleg. All right,
No,
Toros.
but I guess going back to that, being in a relationship and things like that. Do you? Because I've seen, bro. Like I've seen some like guys with women, bro. They're so controlling, bro.
Oh, that's I was never super like that, but I think the way to have any relationship, even if it's with a friend, you can't control them. You can't handcuff them and have them behave any certain way. You just have to love them for the way they are, and if you happen to love that enough to like carry on that relationship, that's when you choose to, and it's a little bit about choosing to walk alongside them in life.
Yeah, and that's something you have to tell them. You have to be like, look, I know you probably can't change this, but to me, it's like between not controlling somebody, but noticing a red flag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If there's something you don't like or you feel disrespected, I say speak up.
Speak up,
And,
yeah.
and there's some things that they might not look as a flag,
Yeah.
or they might call you insecure, but it still
yeah.
it still provides a discussion. You know what I mean? Put the cards on the table so that it's not just under everybody and they're not knowing what's going on,
Yeah.
because then that's when shit blows up. And then
Honestly, yeah, I feel that
know
you
what I
got a
mean?
great point right there, and I
Yeah.
feel like you should speak up and let it be known from the beginning. Because if they start giving you like they start arguing with you, is that something you're willing to deal with, or it's just it's always going to bring up like some type of drama and just you might as well just end it there.
right. But you should be able to have a discussion
Yeah.
and not always be in an argument. If it turns to that, then
That's where you gotta make
it's
the
not
decision.
solved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And sure, you speak like someone that's been in a long ass relationship.
Yeah, it's something. It's not. It doesn't happen overnight, but you have to remember in a relationship, this is a person that's also has to be your friend.
This is another individual that is completely different from me, and I have to love, respect that, help it grow.
And we're both giving each
express
other
myself.
time. That's
Yeah.
the biggest thing, because we can't get that back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we're devoting time to each other, let's make this worth it. Let's
Yeah.
figure out how we see this long term. That you have to have a goal. You can't just say, "All right, I'm with this person for this long," and nothing's here. Like, you have to really find a goal and see where y'all want to be,
Yeah.
and get there.
And honestly, I think What some people got to understand too is that men and women love differently.
That's
And
number one.
you know, women, they start daydreaming basically on the relationship. Just like you were doing with the lottery, that's how women love. You know, we love differently. We love you because it's like we already see what we want.
They want a certain image.
Yeah.
You ever see how some woman is like, oh, he has to be this height, he has to be.
Yeah.
It's like they're already planning out what they want to see, and they're going based off appearance and not true feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A guy, he'll be like, you know, maybe her teeth are not that good, but I still love her
Yeah.
for who she is. You know what I mean? I feel like we don't see what you don't have. We see what you have
Yeah.
and
the
want.
potential out of it.
As
Yeah.
a general thing, I think guys can attach themselves faster and like lock in. For a woman, I feel like it's more. It just takes
Emotional.
more time, or they really need to get.
Because we don't love a lot.
Yeah.
They get comfort and love from everybody. Majority of the time.
That's true.
You can't.
That's
You can't.
true. It's a good point.
They're in the society. They're made to be given everything. You can't holding the
I hate
door
that
for
shit.
them. You know, buying the flowers. Every holiday
Great
is
points.
for them. Like you have to realize that they're used to stuff like that
Yeah.
already. So
I like to withhold things.
Hmm?
I think I said this on the podcast. I think sex should be a reward for the woman. I think it should be treated that way.
No, that's wrong,
I like that approach of thinking.
bro. So let's say you wanted to have sex.
Not during the entire relationship, but near the beginning.
But I mean, wouldn't you say they're getting rewarded? Because it's not like you're saying, "Oh, I want to have sex." You got to wait till they're ready. You're rewarding them. You know what I mean? Like they're the ones that are telling you they want to have sex with you.
Yeah.
I feel like it's you're already doing it on their time. It's never like, "Hey, I want to have sex now."
I think
You
the
have to
po-
wait till they're ready anyways. So.
I think you're right about that. I think the point I'm trying to get is that women are usually given everything or a lot without having to try.
Yeah, and it's like with the sex thing. They can say when they're ready, but let's say if you are, they can tell you no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In a sense, you got to think about it like that. Because
They-
if you say no, they're gonna look at you like, oh, you don't want any? You're gay now, or something? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
Are you seeing somebody else?
yeah, you
fucking
saying no to
somebody else?
me, but they can say no. It's
Yeah.
it's a double standard with a lot of things. I feel like.
And I feel like that's very wrong. If you're like in a relationship,
Mhm.
a woman should never tell you no, and then same for the man. You should never tell her no either, bro. You
Mhm.
gotta please each other,
Mm-hmm.
especially in that aspect, because once somebody starts lacking, that other person, you know, they have to
Yeah,
find a way to
yeah.
get over that.
I think eventually it gets to that point where it's just always being open and giving them whatever you can
Mhm.
at that whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I say in a relationship, try to give things that don't hold value in the sense of money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And time is one of them. Try to do things that don't necessarily dictate how much money you have in your pocket.
Or touch it at all.
yeah,
But
yeah,
save forever.
yeah. And let them pay for dates sometimes, man. Tired of guys paying for dates all the time.
I wouldn't do it at the beginning just because I think I'm stubborn in that way, and I want to. So I do.
have you ever been denied a date because you didn't want to pay for it? Like she was like you were like, oh,
Well, if and I didn't want to pay for it.
yeah, like let's say like she's like, oh, I want to go to eat, but you're like, oh, you know,
I ain't
you
got
pay
no.
for yours, I pay for mine, type shit, or like,
I've done that before, and it's never
Been an issue.
not a romantic-y type of date, just like hanging out or something like that, like coworker or some shit like that.
yeah,
But if I'm going to take them out on a date, I want to. So that scenario has never really come up for me.
I see what you're saying.
But like, do they offer to pay?
I like that when they do.
Yeah.
I
shows a
don't-
lot
I
for
don't
me,
let
that
them-
when they're like, oh no, let me pay.
I've let them pay the tip,
Yeah.
and sometimes I'll and just
pay
to
the
like
tip,
gauge, because I
tip.
like to see how people would treat just like the random person. How much do you think they deserve? And it would obviously depend on the service that they gave us, but also like if it was just average service, which is typical average.
Right.
Are they gonna go like a little above and beyond to like help this person with a little extra money, or are they gonna be stingy and
I
say
see what you're saying.
$5? So I like to ask that, and if they're open to it,
That makes
and
sense.
if they would say like nah, I don't want to tip, then
I don't think you should hold that against somebody, bro, because I usually always just get $5. Like if the person really impresses me, then I'll give them a little bit more than 5. I've never given the under 5. Well, actually, I have like 2 times, but that's because they pissed me off.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, man, you don't even deserve this, bro. Like, you're being disrespectful. And
Here's $1 so you know.
So how do you feel about
know.
the suggested tip? Do you feel it's bad if you go below it, like the minimum?
No, no, because tipping is not, and I don't hold it against them, but I do. There's stuff that I can take from everything somebody does, and I like to read people in general, even if I'm not like in their presence or talking to them. I like to like see how people are. I mean, that's one of the reasons I got into psychology, because I feel like I read people extremely well without really trying. So it's just interesting to me. But I do take stuff from that situation. If they don't do the suggested tip, then it could be so much shit. They never tipped ever. This is the first time they've ever tipped because they've never had to pay. Or their parents always like $5 for whites, 10 for Mexicans. I don't know, some stupid shit. So it could be whatever. So,
but how do you feel versus tipping for services other than food? Because I've worked in industries where it was services.
I tip all the time, bro. Just because I was in the tipping industry for a while, and I feel like if I have an extra buck in my account and I could give it to this person, and they haven't done me wrong. If they were if they were taking my order at McDonald's terribly, they're not getting shit from me. This isn't a typical thing, but if the tip thing comes up, they got my quarter pounder with cheese and fries correctly, they're going to get an extra $1 from me, and a smiley face is my signature.
Right, but I'm saying like more on a significant service. So like somebody does a bigger job for you that's worth more money. Do you feel like they're more guaranteed for a chance to get a tip? Like let's say
Adonis built a pool in my backyard, something like that.
Or like we remodeled the kitchens.
If they did an amazing job, or in a time.
Because think about it,
short time frame.
They're doing 4 days of work. They're not just giving you a plate. They're coming to your house multiple times. Even if the
it should be more customary, don't you think?
Say that again.
It should be more customary, don't you think?
Like explain that to me. Like what do you mean?
If someone does a really great job, usually that's when either they get a tip, or if the person in like a restaurant is already a tipping customer, they get a bigger tip. Do you think that people who do like a big job, like construction or anything like that,
honestly, because
tipping should be?
It does more effort. You're doing more effort. So
I would reward someone, and I think that's the main thing. It's incentive when you give someone a reward for doing, back to the sex thing, behave.
But it's also too, you're dealing with people's highest personal investment.
I would.
Like
if
you're doing something for my house, generally I'm going to give you money.
If I have the means, I will make that person feel good that they did such a great job for me when they didn't have to, but they did. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
That helped me because being in those industries, seeing how they tip versus like somebody just going to a restaurant, you start to see like, all right, they see the value in my work. They see how hard I'm working. I'm coming here every day. I'm not late. Like, it's just more involved into it to me. But a lot of people in those industries, they don't get the actual recognition, I think. I think sometimes the experience is not always good. Sometimes people paying a lot of money, they end up acting like a total bitch. Like, they want to find what you're doing wrong rather than taking care of you. You know?
Yeah, bro. Some people have, like we talk about, a vision in their head, and if they don't have that, and whatever you picture in your head is never going to resemble exactly what it looks like in physical form. So just that disappointment sometimes causes them to be a bitch. When if they just open their fucking eyes, they'd be like, damn, and they took like a level, and damn, it's perfectly level. you saved $600 off what you quoted me. Yeah, I could see why some people they're not present enough to really see the true product and maybe be very humble and grateful about what they got now.
I've seen all types, and it's been different demographics or just culturally. Like, there's some people like, hey, you can grab a beer out my fridge, or and there's some people like, oh, take your shoes off. Oh, the last person messed this up. It just kind of like varies, but you kind of can sense that. But I don't know. I feel like when you're working in anybody's home or anything inside somebody's personal space, you should automatically be in the light of understanding that you're vulnerable and you have to trust this person, come off in a better light, bro. Like I don't know. Food is different to me because you're already outside, somewhere in a public area. You're not the service. You're not gonna expect that. But if you're in my home, that's a different type of bond you have to make.
Dog, you made a big point because I think it's customary in food because the customer is supplementing the lack of pay that person is getting. And this is an America thing. The tipping, a good waitress or bartender can make a living to sustain like herself and a child here in the United States, but other cultures, other places around the world, it's not really customary to be tipped enough. Like there are places that tip, but to be tipped enough where you can really sustain yourself off that sort of job. Well, so I think it's that, and it should be more of a thing to tip people when they just did a good job, especially if it's a hard job.
That's all. Manual labor, yeah.
Blue collar.
Yeah.
Y'all should tip your realtors.
You already get a percentage.
I've gotten a tip actually one time from a client. They gave me like a $1,400 check just because.
Nah, that's you would expect that because of what they paid. I'm like $500, $100. All right, now we're like, all right, bro, you got come on, bro.
I'd be happy. I'd be like, damn, they give me $100 tip.
$100, yeah, but it's like, bro, he had to give you something significant to what he paid at least. You know what I mean? Like
they gotta,
like I would expect that.
Do their due diligence. You know?
What I got in my pocket? $5. Here you go. Thank you, man. Thank you.
See, that's like to me.
That's
it's
crazy,
like,
bro. Giving you an extra.
Yeah.
$1,400.
Yeah.
You already got your share.
To me, as though you tried to save him some money. He
Your
had
tip
that
was
money
included
saved
in there,
up to
bro.
buy the house. Yeah. He said,
It was included in there, bro. That's
Right.
another receipt.
Bro, you know what's funny? Because the house that they bought, a condo in Sandy Springs, was the same. It was the first house that we ever looked at. It was like 3 months with them, and we looked all over the area. We ended up at the very first house we ever saw, and the guy marked it up $5,000 more. And I'm like, I mean, it's been some months, and he won't budge. He's not bringing it back down. He knows he fucking wanted it. We were here months ago, and they bought it, and they still tipped me.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
it was nice. It was a nice little experience.
Yeah, it would probably it's for your patience. Because if you work 3 months and then you
go back to the same
They
circle.
were old people. They were really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the time to do that and the money to do that.
Yeah.
Those are the customers I like that actually have the money to get the service. Because I've been in places where they're like, oh, we're already spending so much on this, and I just.
In the restaurant industry, whenever like it would be slow and it's you and your coworkers just chilling in the back, it'd just be like first come first serve, like whoever gets to the table or wherever they get set down, if it's your section or not. But sometimes we just be like, okay, it's a white guy. I get it. Hispanic person, I don't want it. Who wants it? Black person, nope.
Yup. Same thing.
Asians, it's a fucking toss up too.
Yeah,
So it's just the white people.
I would say with the construction, like when you're doing residential, people don't like working with Middle Eastern people, bro.
I didn't want to say that, but I've done it.
They
work
don't
for
want to
them.
pay what they're being invoiced, or they just start trying to
Haggle.
lowball you. Yeah,
Because somebody taught me this because in my other industry I work, but they rely more on the barter system, bro.
yeah.
That's how they work. But even I seen in Valet, they don't tip.
But the thing is, some of them don't even pay. Like even after you sign a contract and all that. Yeah.
Damn, that's annoying.
Or they're very picky, like picky as heck. They'll be like right behind you.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot.
The last guest that we had on, he's picky as hell. I don't really like that guy.
But I think every culture or every race has their own
Flaws or
Standards,
some type
yeah.
of,
Their
I mean,
own
and
way
they
of
come
looking at
here and you're not used to whatever they do over
Yeah,
there.
Right,
So you're
right.
like,
That is true.
fucking,
That is true.
what are you going to do? Melting pot. Soon Hispanics will take over the United States as the dominant race. We're almost there, Adonis. Almost there. This
Don't
this
say that. We're gonna
administ-
start,
this administration
mass
can't do
migration.
shit. All right, Toros. I think it's been a nice episode. We talk about a bunch of random shit. Love you, bro. Thank you so much for
All
coming.
love, bro.
Since you are in the same city as us, maybe you'll come on
More often.
some other time.
Yeah, for sure.
I am off on Sundays going
Sundays.
forward for the next 4 months or so. So we'll hit you up
definitely.
whenever you want to come by. We
Yeah.
usually have bottles that we pop
For
during
real?
this time. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So
Yeah, we'll definitely do that, bro.
you
I'll
can
back
come with
some more
you come with your
topics.
girl if you ever want to. Maybe she can
Alright,
give us
bet.
some advice.
Yeah.
What are we doing wrong, Adonis?
Yeah, honestly. Careful. Like,
Right, because somebody's there watching you, I guess, or
Yeah.
like seeing.
We're
Or
recording.
you don't want to, mess.
We're not live, but we're recording, and I'll cut out whatever you don't want to be in it.
You just don't want to mess that relationship up,
Yeah.
Because then you won't, like, if you do something dumb, like, you won't see that person
Hey.
again.
Just random little thoughts come to me. I don't know if it's because, like when I studied, I went to school. What did you think I went to school for?
Psychology?
Gayology?
Psychology and theater. And in all my theater class, I would always just out of nowhere, just take the role of director, and maybe a little in doing this podcast. I just come up with ideas, they just pop into my head, and I feel the urge to just put them into the world. So this is what I thought about for the intro. We're all like this, how you are.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, maybe we'll scream or something. We're basically mad at the other fucking host, which we prepared. How long ago did we schedule this shit? 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago?
2 weeks in
2
advance.
weeks ago, yeah.
At least?